Hey guys, it's Aislinn, and in today's video, we're going to be trying some new makeup that I purchased. I was on Instagram scrolling through my feed and I saw these pop up, and these are liquid liners, and you just add water to them and it activates them, and then you have liquid liner. I decided to buy the neon and the pastel palette because you guys know I wear both of these a lot. I also ordered the brush you're supposed to use with the liners. I don't have a brush that's this tiny, so I just decided to order one with the palettes. These are from DULZURA. I'm not really sure how to pronounce the name. I'll leave a link to the palettes in the description down below. They were having a sale when I purchased them for like 50% off. That's why I decided to go ahead and purchase both palettes. You guys know I've been experimenting with trying neon rainbow eyeliner for a long time. I've tried putting white eyeliner down, then packing pigments on top. I tried the Chemical X from Makeup and Murder and mixed it in with my pigments to make liner. Some of my favorite makeup artists use this, so I can't wait to see how good it is. So I do want to use both the neon and the pastel palettes. I feel like if I just use one of them, it wouldn't be like the best review video. So I think I'm going to do one eye neon and one eye pastel, and the makeup look we're doing is not very intricate. It's not very difficult. It's going to be quick and easy. Because these are just eyeliner palettes, I don't have to worry about eyeshadow. We're just going to do some rainbow eyeliner today, but it's going to be completely different than the rainbow eyeliner I've done in the past. Here's the palette up close. These are the shade names on the back, and here's the inside of the neon palette. Here's the pastel one. Oh, so pretty. Here's the shade names, and here's the inside of the pastel palette. I'm just going to go ahead and drop a couple drips on here and we'll see how this works. Super simple and easy. So I'm just going to work this in. So I want to make like an actual rainbow on my eye. I'm going to start with the darkest color and then work my way up. Okay, I'm picking up a little bit more product. Okay, so here's the general shape we're going for, and honestly, that worked so much better than I could have hoped. There's the first color. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off my brush. It's super pigmented, super good. I'm very, very happy so far. Gonna activate the green, and I just keep working the brush into the liner so that way the water really penetrates into the liner and creates more of an opaque shade. Here we go with the second color. I hope I have enough lid space for this. Going pretty well. Going pretty well. The lines aren't that great. They aren't perfectly even or anything, but it's gonna be fine. Another thing that I've learned while using these, once you first activate them with water, they're really runny, but if you wait a few minutes, they start to get thicker and start to dry out a little bit more, and I find it's easier to work with if they're a little bit thicker. Okay, yellow's not going as smoothly. I think it's because it is that thicker consistency, so it's not gliding on as easily. It's easier to work with if it's thicker. Oh, this is going very bad very quickly. Okay, I'm going back in with the green, and I'm just gonna touch this up a little bit. Okay. All right, we're saving it, guys. I'm gonna add a little bit more water to this. It stays too thick if you only do one drop, so I would definitely recommend 2 drops. Working a lot better now that I added that other drop to it. Okay, the yellow is not as opaque, so I'm gonna go in over the top of this again and just apply a second coat where it's a little bit patchy. And that totally could be how I'm applying it because again, this is my first time using these. You guys, purple! Purple is the last color of the rainbow, not blue. Why would I start with blue? I'll worry about putting purple on the bottom after I've already done the top colors. I'm pretty happy with the way this looks so far. It's definitely better than what I was expecting, so let's do the orange. I feel like I'm like psyching myself out a little bit. This is actually working so good. I'm really impressed with this liner palette. Woo, you guys. Not to toot my own horn, but I feel like I'm doing a pretty decent job. I mean, kind of looks sick. These colors are literally just as neon as my neon pigments, so it's amazing. And there's not a lot of effort involved. Like, I don't have to mix up pigment with Chemical X. I literally just drop a little bit of water in here and I have my liquid liner. That looks so cute! You guys, I did that. Now we have to go back in and do the purple shade. This purple is so pretty. These are so neon. All right, let's go ahead and put the purple shade on. Here we go. The purple is an absolute hot mess. I'm gonna go in with concealer and like cut this out and make it really sharp and nice. So I'm not too worried about it because I know it's fixable and we're gonna make it look nice and sharp because it is shaky right now, baby. Okay, I'm really happy with this eye and the way it turned out. Is it perfect? Absolutely not, but I'm very happy with my skill set that I have. This is good enough for me. Now I am gonna go in with the black and add like some stars on this eye, but I wanna do the rainbow on this eye first. So I'm digging into my pastel palette and we're gonna start with purple this time. I'm really excited to see what the pastel colors look like. Now we're gonna go in with blue. This is working out really good. I'm excited. This one is a little messed up, but that's okay because we're gonna apply color on top, so it's gonna cover the messed up line. Going in with yellow. I honestly can't tell the green from the yellow. Okay, the green and the yellow are very, very similar in color. So it's kind of hard to tell the difference between the two, but that's okay. We're just gonna keep going. All right, let's do orange. I love that orange color, it's so pretty. First time trying these and I've learned quite a bit. All right, here we go. Here's pink. I'm gonna go ahead and do my base makeup. I'm gonna walk you through the process of me doing my base routine. I'm also gonna give you guys some tips, what I've learned so far using these liquid liners. I'm going in with my NYX Pore Filler Primer. When I first started using the eyeliners, I thought it was easier and better to use once the water had soaked into the eyeliner a little bit more and it was more of like a gel consistency and not so watery. What I learned after they dried and as the process was going on, it's actually better when they're still very liquidy. I'm using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shades Cream Beige and Soft Ivory. These applicators are a godsend. I love them. They make this process so easy. If you wait until the water has soaked into the palette, it makes it a little bit more difficult to apply because it's not going to go on really smooth and glide over your eyelid. It's going to kind of tug at your eyelid and it's not going to smoothly go on. Also, once it dries, if you applied it once it has set for a while and it was thicker, it's going to crack. If you don't wait and you apply it while it's watery, it's not going to crack and it's going to stay on your eyelid a little bit better. This eye feels lightweight and it feels fine. This one feels very heavy and stiff because on this eye, I applied most of the shades when they were thicker. On this eye, I learned it's better if it's a little bit more watery. So definitely if you have eyeliner palettes or any type of water activated eyeliner, it works better if you do it while it's still liquidy. Just make sure to work the color into the water and then go ahead and apply it, because if you just put the water on there and you don't work it in very well, you're not gonna get a lot of color payoff. Just gonna use a little bit of this Tarte Shape Tape underneath my eye. If you just take a deep breath and just go for it, it's gonna turn out better than hesitating and stopping halfway. If you just commit and just keep doing the line, I feel like it turned out better and there wasn't as many mistakes. I'm using my Makeup and Murder translucent powder to set my face. I just put this all over. I hate it when my foundation is like sticky. And I'm going in with my NYX Highlight and Contour palette to contour. I've said this in a lot of my other makeup videos, but if you prefer a cream contour, then it's best if your foundation still has that tackiness to it and it's not completely matte and dry. If you're like me and you prefer powder, contour, and bronzer, then it's best if your face is matte and dry, because if you try and apply powder, bronzer on top of your wet foundation, it's going to look awful. It's going to be like a skid mark. It's not going to blend at all, and it's just going to look very patchy. For blush, I go in with my Morphe 5C Cool Pro palette, and I really bounce around to a lot of the lighter pink shades. I literally just go in here and just bounce around and pick up a lot of the different colors. And lately, I've been applying a lot of blush. For highlight, I'm going in with ColourPop, and this is in the shade Flexitarian. These highlights are cheap, and they are so pigmented, and they look so nice, looking like a glazed donut. Look how pretty that highlight is. Oh, so cute. And I'm gonna go in and do some faux freckles today, and I use Freck. This stuff is so expensive, but it works really well, and it creates such like a nice natural freckled look. You just dot it on all over, and then take your finger and blend it in and pat it. I forget how much I paid for this. I think it was like $20 or $30 for this tiny microscopic tube. All right, now that we're done with my base makeup, I'm gonna go back into the liquid liners, and I'm gonna pick up the white shade, and I'm gonna create a few little stars up by my eye. The last thing I'm gonna do is add some black inner corner highlight on this eye, and then some white inner corner highlight on this one. As I was applying the black, I remembered I had these two pigments from Makeup and Murder. This one's black, this one's white, but they have like a shimmer to them. So I'm actually gonna put this one over the top of this black, and I'm gonna put this one over the top of a basic white color. Just gonna pop this white in my inner corner right here. Now I'm gonna open the shimmery color from Makeup and Murder. Ooh, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, now I'm going in with a black shimmery shade. To finish up the look, we have to put on eyelashes and lipstick, and then we're done. I'm gonna go in with these lashes. They're from Makeup and Murder, and they're an Evidence Marker 6. These ones are 25 millimeters, and they're super wispy and long, and I feel like they would look really great with this like whimsical look. All right guys, I'm back. I put my lashes on. I also did my lipstick. In case you're wondering what I used, I literally take some Wet n Wild black eyeliner and I just outline my lips. Then I go in with this shade from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I no longer purchase from him. This is just leftover color, and this shade is discontinued, but you could find something very similar if you just look up Jeffree Star Daddy Dupe. There's so many other brands that have similar shades that you can purchase. It's like a brown nude color, and I just applied this on my lips. Then I went in with this Spoiled Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Skin and just put that in the center of my lip, and I just ombre the three colors together. I've been wearing my lipstick like this a lot lately, and I am in love with it. So here is the finished look. I love the way this turned out. I'm honestly very, very proud of myself and excited, and I learned so much during this process. The next time I use these palettes, it's gonna be way easier for me, and it's gonna be a lot quicker. Also, I think this makeup looks so cute with my top. Look how cute this shirt is, and it matches my makeup. Let me know which side you like more. Do you like the vivid neon, or do you like the pastel light airy shades? That is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for coming along this journey with me of trying new makeup. I was so excited to get these and share them with you guys. I will leave a link to these palettes in the description down below in case you're looking for neon liquid liner. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. The link to that is in the description down below. I post way more of my everyday life on there. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much, and until next time guys, stay weird. Goodbye.